あ、あ、あ。こっちか。Examples.
There should be enough time for Manfred to blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe him, quietly.
Right.
階段もあります。
Did you notice? There are far fewer corpses here than there should be.
前回も同じこと言ってなかったっけか。
Let's find another way in.
Johanna's last guests must already be in attendance.
There's a lot of people here. Hezenkos must be planning to drain their souls with her lantern.
And then what?
Raise
あれ
more
これ
undead,
階段
I
を落と
wager.
してなかったら
But
どう
no
なってた？
ordinary revival would
前からあ
require...
った。
Sounds like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezenkos.
Perfect. We can watch Manfred discreetly from the balconies.
And see if Hezenkos has that lantern on her.
There's Manfred. And Johanna.
But no lantern.
Now, you were saying about a shrine in the manor.
Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tome, which, as an expert, I could read if our host ever lets me into the library.
An ancestral shrine. I could question the deceased there about the location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, the book can lead us to the shrine. Let's hit the library.
I'm just waiting for...
The library's to the east, right? Where we closed Hezenkos' portal into the Fade.
Huh. Yeah. Why'd she come back?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here. Likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower with this lantern.
Ugh! Corpses!
Johanna's creatures. We must deal with them
Got 'em ready for ya!
これで羽のが強いのかな、刃ぶん投げるより。 300、300。
Made that one ready. I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Maybe she didn't want to scare her guests. Let's see if we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine.
幽体の書物。
What about this?
これか。
That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
It's not opening.
One must be delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says. Were you waiting for us? Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
それ便利すぎない？何？
What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. Ah, there is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Perfect. Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
Why'd so many people come to Hazenkas's party? Is it the food? Food actually smells pretty good. Wait, Was it corpses? Was this food made by corpses?
Of course not. Corpses never prepare food for risk of desiccated skin contaminating the meal.
Okay. Good.
All meal preparation is handled exclusively by skeletons.
Oh, come on!
Come on! Come on!
The shrine's locked.
We must find a... Manfred?
What's he got there? Is this a key to the shrine?
Excellent, Manfred.
Manfred 優秀すぎワロタ。
Oh my. A body from the house of the Verheims prepared during the Storm Age.
We can come back for it after.
Excellent idea.
Time to find Hezenkos. He's all yours, Emmerich.
By flame and seal, by light and flood, open your eyes once more.
Who dares disturb?
Friends to the dead.
Friends, this one was abandoned, lost.
Emmerich,
胸が
it's getting
手を下げて
noisy.
る。
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezenkos?
Prove yourselves. What claim have you to the deceased? A willing dead companion. This one concedes. Hezenkos
驚いてる。
makes a thing that should not be. Red tapestry. Look there.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know. Also, we should move.
Oh, he can talk.
さすがにエンリ
Manfred,
ックも
say something else.
驚いちゃったが。
Come now. You just spoke.
We have to go.
Yes, yes.
「顔の表情が豊かなのがいいな」喋ったえこれさっきのところかこれこっちのが正解まさかやべえ行ってねえところあるぞあこれ戻れんわ
More undead.
Hannah's work. We're on the right track. One's ready.
There's that red tapestry. This wall looks... Ha! Secret door.
Manfred, could you please squeeze through and open the door from the
What is
other
that?
side? Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do, curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
Okay. Talking is fine.
It's more than fine, Tash. It's a great achievement.
Great. Good for him. It's good. Not weird.
Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads to where Hesenkos is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for.
Z これか。で、左側出っ張り。なんね、左ボコ。ないな。奥にあるのか。なんだあれ。え？エッセンスの渦。何に使うんだこれ。エレベーターかな。あれこれないなぁ。これなの？いや違うな。あれさっきと違ってる？ この奥だ。あ、なるほど。
Need a wisp.
ここでリスクか。グレイウォーデンの壁。ちなみにもう一回触ると大丈夫らしい。丸。これかな。
Ah, another shrine.
Why is it so cold in here?
最も美しい花へ。Legendary.
This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
今降りられたんじゃね？あ、動けないや。ダークソウだったら途中で降りられるのにな。
Oh my word!
Thanks.
And your little friends might swerve your way to my party for Karen.
Johanna, even half lich, you can't control something this massive.
Such little baby.
That glow on the skeleton up there. That's Hezenkaz's lantern.
She's going to use the life stored in it to reanimate that monstrosity. Quickly, we must reach the lantern.
あいつを動かすためってこと？範囲が広いかな、これは。 来るべき招待獣のこれスターベルト、薄泥、カルテンバック、ラメンヘイズとか。危険すぎる。後で踏み潰して暇ができたら。それから最近彼がどこへでも引きずってる馬鹿げたスケルトン。
This is a revenge list.
And I was never one to refuse a long and complex grudge.
People from the party. You,
Surprising?
Manfred.
How dare she?
足。おっとっとってなるやつ、なるところは降りることができない。はい。これクリティカルか。いやでも黄色があれなんだこれダメージの差は。
I'm seeing why Hezenkos failed that Lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern. Unbelievable! Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Blackthorn Manor.
She did what? How does that even work?
The Necropolis's walls here are still intact. No wonder we couldn't sense what she's been creating.
Yeah. まあ落ちるって言われないのかい。
Don't think I can't sense your undead lackey sneaking about.
Oh, I wish Manfred had stayed above.
They'll be fine. We'll handle this.
Manfred, there you are.
And can you release that ladder?
Thank you, Manfred. Now find somewhere safe.
Manfred でかっ。巨人なのかい？なんなのこの骨。つなぎ合わせた感じでもないか。Manfred.
There's the lantern. You're gonna free the spirits inside.
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenko's trapped in the manor. That took a lot out of you.
I must try, Rook.
Emmerich!
There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
Howard!
What's that for, Karen? Afraid to chance death for your precious spirits? For all your fine words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
I've seen Emmerich face worse than you.
I'm not the one so paralyzed by fear I couldn't seize immortality.
Johanna! Listen to me. You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark. I miss having a friend that could.
Yes. Always the idealist.
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet? Do you think I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command my greatest creation! I will become it!
でエルフの神倒してくれよ。
How good to see you, friends. Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals. You all have a place in my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives.
Move!
You think you can stop
Yes,
me?
sir.
Once I get rid of you, I will merge with my greatest work and conquer this city!
Emmerich, can she do that?
Yes! She's attempting full possession with the life of the people here.
We need to stop Hezenkost long enough to destroy that lantern.
With that much life inside it, the backlash could...
We don't have a choice.
Once I destroy you wretches, my union with my creation will be complete!
That one, quickly!
Ready.
His name is Manfred.
Aren't you? Fine. I'll go down there myself.
About time.
Silence!
Is that one ready?
Got him? I'll crush you myself if I must. It's touching that you brought your new friend to die with you, Valkaran. I'll be sure to bury you all in the same tomb!
Isn't working. We can't break the lantern.
You think I leave myself vulnerable to you? Enough playing! Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph!
What the crap is that? She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right. You can't free the spirits in that lantern.
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and... Manfred! Come back!
Any last words, Valkaran, before I... You miserable little...
かわいい。エイブリックが女の子になってる。
Manfred knew you could do this. So do I.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood.
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I release you to the air.
No! You small-minded...
左手が。左手逃げたってこと？
Emmerich, how's Manfred holding together?
We must go to the necropolis.
マンフレッドが。
His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully.
意志を持った。
He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Volkaren. You were not expected
リ
so
ッチの王。
If I can do anything to help.
Thank you. But this must come from me. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes, there are ways to return
存
his
在する。
spirit. But should you do this, Lichtem
え
falls
え
to
そうな
your
の
grasp.
なんで？
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become?
なるほどね。
How many exceptions till tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber.
リッチになんないってことだな、つまり。
Emmerich.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for Lichdom Rook. That leap into something greater, that everlasting light. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
え、うわ、リッチダムを開けるマンフレッドに目がさせる。まあ死を尊重するっていうのは確かにな。リッチリッチになってほしい。ゲーム的なことで言うとリッチになって強化されるのかな。マンフレット入れ物してもマンフレット戦ってくれるわけじゃないしな。
Emmerich, Lichdom is your life's work. Your dream.
I imagined I knew its price. If I haven't even the strength to accept Manfred's sacrifice, I would outlive you all, Rook.
Would you still remember us?
Always. Kept alive in Lichdom's immortal memory. Death's swift touch, held back for all time.
If you really want to go beyond death, I think you have what you need to let all of us rest.
And peace shall follow. You're right. After I make my farewells, I will undergo the last rites of Lichdom. And Rook, thank you.
リッチダムになればマンフレットも蘇らせるんじゃね、そのうち。ランタンの中に精霊を解放した。中の精霊じゃないか。
Emmerich probably has to prepare before becoming a lich. I should see how he's doing.
これ選択によってもしかして技を覚えたりする？回収技を。まさか。
I made a fresh pot and... that's Rook's Walk.
Yep, just me. You brought Nev coffee.
I brought an excuse. Spite thought I should talk to her. Well, not just Spite, but I'm only good with knives.
You made pie.
Gooseberry. You made it twice.
It was nothing.
Right, and... Lucanis, are you okay?
I was trying to find the right thing to say. Poorly.
Quick with a knife.
Less so with words, which you've picked up on. Well, you have the coffee, and you probably have a case or something, so...
I don't need pie, but you remembered my favorite. You find me at midnight just to talk. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right. I think you've got this.
ルカニス
You know I won't make your life easy.
ルカニス狙いだったの
I
に。
don't make anything easy.
But you do make it better.
Well, don't use your charm all at once.
I have more than that. I hope.
あれ、ナーブって恋愛ナーブも恋愛できないのかな？
Arlathan went, well, we got the Dalish out. We got out. But something bad is waiting for us. I can feel it.
俺の今までの選択が創殺だってことなんだろうか。
We are still a long way from reclaiming Treviso. But in secret, in its heart, the city celebrates. The dragon that left us blighted is gone, and the Undamp's time will follow.
I'm meeting Stalgard at Isana Nagat, on the mountain. Come with me?
Is there unfinished business?
No, nothing of the sort, but I could use company, if you're up for the trip.
Isana Nagat.
Hi.
What are you reading?
Syrion's last words? Veil Jumpers had them. He must have known it was the end, one way or another.
Right. I don't know what to say here.
Me neither. I don't know if anyone does. He and I, we had plans. Together. Find the archive, the Nodasterthalin. Restore the elves. Bring them back to who they were. But now he's gone, and I wonder if the archive should go with him.
How would that help?
Save people, maybe? Hopefully. That knowledge, that time in our history. At worst, the powerful became warlords, slavers. At best, well, that's soulless. Someone like the Venatori gets hold of the archive, who knows what happens?
So, why are you hesitating?
Because that's not all they were. Healers, philosophers, caretakers of the world. The knowledge that the archive holds, we could be that again. It's not all bad, but it's not all good. That's the burden. My people's future on my shoulders.
Everyone trusts you, Balara. Strife, Irilyn, the team.
I don't know if I trust myself. Not for something like this. This big a decision. I don't want to make the wrong choice.
Sometimes the only wrong choice is not choosing at all.
Then tell me, Rook, what would you do?
アーカイブの知識を永遠に失い、アーカイブは安全な場所に保管される。知識を維持するが、悪の手に渡る危険を冒す。ええでもぶっちゃけ取られる心配多分ないと思うんだよな。
What you were is important. It's worth the risk. The elves deserve to know more about who they were. Keep the archive.
I think you're right. We'll keep the archive, that connection to our past. It's what Syrian and I were looking for.
Now you found it.
Right. And I found him too. For a little while. That has to be enough.
You going to be okay?
Yeah. I think so. I think I'm ready to say goodbye. For real, this time. But I need some time. Alone? I'll talk to you later, Rook.
Oh. 真なるベイルの守護者。あなたの支援によりベララは自信のなさを克服し、より強く自分自身を信じるようになった。スキル解放。エルフ帝国の広大な魔法に同調してベララは回復によりエネルギーを吸い込み近くにいるものの力を奪う。あるいは驚くほど耐久性のある防具意識。この構造は新たにアーカイブから発見された技術でしか実現できなかった。回復によりエネルギーを吸い込み、近くにいるものの力を奪う。うわー、壊してたら、封印してたらどうなってた？違う能力だったってことか。やっぱスキルを覚えるんだな。最後まで行くとスキルを覚えるんだ。なんか覚えた？これか。ベララのリプレニッシュアビリティが ルークの周囲6マスに弱体化を付加するようになった。ベララが弱体化を付与すると、200カミレダメージ追加で与えて標的に感電させる。おえー、あ、これが強化されたってことだ。多分もう一個の方選んでたら違うのが強化されてたんだ。へー。なるほど。エンフィーブルか。エンフィーブルじゃねえや。リプレニッシュか。攻撃と弱体化負荷か。じゃあエンフィーブルいらんな。ルークの周囲6メートル弱体化。200の雷。標的を勘弁か。まあ相性いいっちゃいいね。無敵。エンフィーブルいらんな、そうなると。28秒。同じか。マイナス20。障壁。まあ、ベララ、ちょっと、防御低下した敵を爆発させると、付近にいる別の防御低下した敵も爆発させる。二つ目の爆発付近にいる敵を雷ダメージに脆弱。耐性が低い。爆発させると、爆発役になるってことか。フェイドボルト使うって感じだな。ベララはパーティーメンバーには入らんかもな。ちょっと。これ、タイタンを受け入れるか受け入れないかとかありそうだな。全員力を手に入れよう。こうなったからには。危険を冒して。エムリックもリッチになったしな。あれ、珍しい二人だな。
So, Tosh, you're the dragon hunter of this outfit.
Yep. And you do monsters.
Seems our work's going to overlap.
No, it's not. I handle dragons. You kill monsters. And darkspawn.
Dragons are monsters.
What? No, dragons are natural. Been around longer than we have. Darkspawn and monsters are just Vashidon that came later. And archdemons. You handle archdemons. That thing at Weishaupt was messed up.
In all kinds of ways.
もみです。
Hey, Rook. There's a complete collection of Randy Dowager quarterlies here. I see Chuggles in a new light now.
もういい加減バリック直っていいだろう。
Why is it so cold in?
Greetings.
Rook, you remember Vorgoth? We were discussing some
まさかバルオスって
preparations for my lichdom.
リッチなのかな。
I shall be with you. until the end.
Collecting your thoughts before the big day? Mm-hmm. Lots of them?
I've so much to do. Crafting a glamour, for example. After Lichdom, I'll need an illusion of my mortal appearance for polite company.
Good call.
I've told Harding about the ritual. I'll inform the others afterwards. Rook, would you accompany me during the final rites as witness to my Lichdom?
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course.
When you have time, I'll send word to the necropolis.
Ish. Rich done. あ、マークがついてるわ。あれ、ハーディングなんも覚えてないわ。なんで？いや、なんか起きてるのか。あ、覚えてた。タイタンの心臓だ。え？こいつの休みのポーション？クールダウンマイナス15。ハーディングの爆発ダメージが 25% 上昇。ループと他の仲間は 20% のボーナスダメージと 15% のクールダウン短縮を買う。強くね？うわぁ、もう一個の選んでたら何だったんだろう。爆発ダメ、ハーディングの爆発ダメが25。20% のボーナスダメージと 15% のクールダウン短縮。20% のボーナスダメージって全部がアップするってこと？爆発役だなぁ。みんな爆発だなぁ。ハーディングの爆発ってなんだ？圧倒爆発か。うわぁ、圧倒爆発なのか。やっぱこれハーディングとエムリックじゃなくて、暗殺アサシンってパーティー完成してるな。エムリックいい表情だよな、これ。エムリックとルカニスだけが正面を向いてる。ウィッチだ。
Our scrying has revealed more malign spirits.
There is much to be done.
やっぱ資料系か。1回の命中で最大体力の 25% しかダメージを受けない。それ強いな。強くね？
Victory to the living.
We've traced several disappearances to an unusual possession.
It seeks fear. Cut it down.
あ、きれい。恐怖。意識のため最後の準備をする。
What's this Lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in the necropolis. A final appraisal of my soul.
Hail the living. Emmerich Volkarin and his chosen witness, Rock, the challenger who has rebuked the cruel elven gods.
Collect yourselves for the right.
I'm afraid this is as far as you're permitted. If anything should perchance go wrong, what things we've already seen. Thank you for taking me on, Rook.
There's not another necromancer I'd rather have by my side.
Truly?
Truly. Good luck, Emmerich.
グラディエーターみたいだな、主人公。
I am come to be judged by the dead.
あれ、あの二人もリッチなのかな。四月い。エムリックなのか。
Emmerich?
最初ガイパスだったな。
The deeper eddies of the Fade, the pulse of the necropolis. I have been through blood and darkness, and I have emerged into light.
You look so happy, Emmerich.
I am. Gifted with an existence few have even dreamed of. All thanks to a friend who helped me find a clear and steady heart. Thank you for coming, everyone. Please, bear with me. This will be rather difficult to explain. I may appear the same as always, as I stand before you, but I've recently undergone a ritual that...
I thought you'd have a skull face. Like a skeleton.
It must be his glamour. It's really something, Professor. I can't sense you're a lich at all.
Harding?
Oh, no. Was becoming a lich a secret?
So, the lich stuff is true, and you crossed that line.
It's been a long day. If you already know about the lich stuff, maybe we should talk later.
Oh, Harding only told us some of it.
I'm really sorry, Emmerich.
I'm not angry. I'm only disappointed.
No. That's worse.
Just tell me you'll keep your skin on.
That's not how it...
I should take notes.
Look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Are you satisfied? Yes, I have entered Lichdom, and I am not an abomination, or a demon, or a disconsolate spirit. I have become something more. And yet I am still fully possessed of myself.
So you are a skeleton. Got it.
うまりスケルトンか。
I wouldn't have helped Emmerich if I didn't trust him to...
Thank you, Rook. But please, allow me. I'd like to think some of us have become friends. I value that more than you might know. But I am changed, and I would never cause you distress by staying where I'm no longer welcomed.
You're no weirder than you were before.
You're still you, no matter what you look like.
You all... Really?
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time.
Question time? いい仲間じゃないか。儀式は成功。エムリック・ボルカリーは共同墓地の不死の守護者リッチの王となった。あ、王になったんだ。リッチになることでエムリックはフェイドに敏感、想像を超えるような脅威や謎を感知できるようになった。ネバラの外では人々を怖がらせないように、生身の者の姿を取るが、信頼を置く者たちの前ではすでに本来の姿を見せる。永遠に賢い。エムリックはリッチダムの道を選び、首都フェイドへの支配。これなんでハーディングとか出なかったんだろうな。人生の次の段階へ自信を持って歩み出せる。これ選択によってこれが出ない場合もあるってことか。受け入れなきゃいけなかったってことなのかな。愛を選んじゃったんだよな、ハーディング。フェイドはリッチに近い存在だ。エムリックのアビリティはすべて資料の気配を帯び、その存在は仲間がもたらすあらゆることを増幅させる。この立派な手術師の装束には絹と灰が編み込まれており、腐敗や不意の攻撃から装備者は守ってくれる。レジェンダリー。防御低下の状態の時を爆発させると死滅を付加。爆発を受けた時がすでに壊死か死滅を受けている場合、プラス200。共同墓地。教授の儀式へ参加してくれてありがとう。私は、リッチダムの儀式について自由に語れる立場ではない。あなたが最後の部屋に入れなかったにもかかわらず、最後の呼吸を待っていてくれたことにエムリック教授を感謝していた。ウォッチャー、マーナ。ヘゼンコスの創造物は始末される。準備が完了次第我々が排除。もし夢にそれが現れたら逃げろ。複雑で不可解な印で署名されている。
You don't sleep much, do you?
More than you, but little enough. Still looking over everything on Aelia.
If you need fresh eyes, I'm awake anyway.
Maybe, if you don't mind the company. It comes with wisps.
Wisps are nothing. Besides, you're better company than spite.
Really? Rumor has it I'm a pain in the ass. But that's if you ask Tarquin.
So, what's this about?
I got you a thing.
お、プレゼント
Oh,
ね。
Tosh. It's gorgeous. Oh, the stitching.
Yeah, because I appreciate your skills. At archery.
Thank you, Tosh. That's really sweet.
え、まさかこの二人もカップルあれ
And that's my
二人とも
cue.
俺が
Good
断った
talk.
からな。
Love you both.
Wait, you're leaving?
You two need to be alone. Alone, alone.
Just the two of us.
誰だか。あ、
Oh. Oh. Hey, Tosh. Do you want to come with me to break this in?
Yeah. Like, now?
Of course now.
双方とも友人関係だからね。
Let's go.
パーティーカップルが多い
So
ぞ。
many deaths at Weishaupt. We won a victory over Gillinane, but at what cost?
まさかハーディングとくっつくとはな。なんとか族とドワーフ。
Hey, Rook. Irlin and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Syrian's funeral. I could use someone to come with me. If you're able. Just let me know, okay?
Sure thing.
じゃん。ベララと教授。余り物はラブリンか。パーティー7人だから絶対1人余るんだな。あ、でもラブリンともう俺断っちゃったやつ確かな。
Elgernon's an asshole. Talking in people's minds, promising them stuff.
I've wondered, Davrin. Of all our friends, you seemed the least phased when I revealed I'd entered Lichdom.
Well, when I took the vow to be a warden, I had this darkspawn blood.
That's fascinating.
It's a know your enemy thing. Point is, it changed me. Death won't be the same for me as most people. I accept that. Part of the
な
greater
るほど
good.
な。まあ似たようなもの
I
ってこと
see.
か。
There's nobility in that.
I think Lichdom's the same for you. まさかダブリンとエムリックか。ダブエメ。
Does it feel like this place is Solus's revenge? We spoiled his ritual and now we have to house sit for him.
あ、顔はあるけど体がない。そういう防具なのか。エムリックのすべてのアビリティはダメージを与えた際に壊死を付加。パーティーの苦痛ダメージは 25% 上昇。苦痛ダメージ結局、苦痛って何なの？デバフのこと？ 死の抱擁。アルカニス窓だよな。ベララあるのか。ベララやっちゃおっか。ベララ。ダブリン・ターシュ。なんだっけ。アサシン。その辺の強化を見てえな。それによってパーティーメンバーが変わってくるね。あ、この先ついに行ける？街に戻るルートじゃなかったのか。お、足が繋がった。
Ena Bellinaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
What is it we're doing here?
We need to light 3 more braziers. Each represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used veil fire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
Belara,
Hey, Irilyn.
look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help. It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
Reclaiming the past was never going to be easy. But you have to start somewhere. Why not here?
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past and then live it. But so much is different. who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
A ちゃん A やつにしよう。ちょっとなんかやだ。でもこのイメージがやっぱ強いよな。初期装備。なんか、カーツがないからかな。
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it. Literally. But, yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic.
そこ行かないと。うわー、先に行くべきか。そう。どこに像がある？あ、ここに通じてんのかい？あれ？
Nev,
what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
やはりエムリックとベラだ
Hey,
か。
as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
特にエムリックが。
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin, I mean really across the other parts of the world. I wonder if the Evanurus ever left Thetis.
That's a good question. Who knows how far they traveled?
We've seen their power. I bet they could go anywhere. Maybe there are other elves, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different? More of us alive, and probably free? Okay, on to the next one. Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Honoris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
Not so much, then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
So why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a...
確かに。
I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say. According to the archive, at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
アーカイブを保持することで言葉を得られた。
Think you'll be okay?
I didn't think I would be, but I'm okay. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. That connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
That's all anyone can ask of any of us. Keep living and putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, it's just hard sometimes. Harder than it should be. I don't know what our people's future looks like. But now they know their past, and they have a future. I hope you've found peace, wherever you are now. Dareth, Shural, and Ha Belanaris. Syrian, I love you.
Hurry, attack!
I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks. He's at peace now, which is good. But I miss him. Every day.
He saved you. He came back and saved you. That's what matters.
I know. But I still wish he was here.
Yeah.
Attack for glory!
ここにベララは終わりか？ いしょ。ハーディングかな。ハーディング。M3か。決着雪すごい。
Stalgard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalsharok dwarves are tough. I'd like to see Kalsharok. Do you think Stalgard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask rudely.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the dwarves, about myself. Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
What?
Got it.
ここにも繋がっていたのか。取りに行きます。
Stalgard told me about this place. The mountain is rich with lyrium, and the dwarves built this outpost to trade with Tevinter. As long as a dwarf stayed within the fort's walls, it would be as though they hadn't left the stone. They could keep their caste, name, and status.
Right. Traditional dwarves are particular about avoiding the surface.
The Kalsharok don't care about those rules, but Orzammar does.
Is it me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
I'll just move this rock out of our way.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though. They all were. Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. The story of their fall is the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts. You got it. We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood, traded for gold. So they could use it for magic. The elves stole lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it?
なるほど。
They mined lyrium here too. Isn't that a little ghoulish? Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors. Maybe ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them. We were them. I don't know the right word.
A dark spot around the deep roads in the way here.
Lace Harding's shade kept them away from town.
Will there be that, we think?
It is hard to say. They seem different now, but they were always in control. You are meeting the shade.
The shade has recently left. They affect both cities, after all. The Shapers are alright, but the Assembly will ignore everything you have to say.
I hope you're courteous.
You're telling me to be courteous? Do I look alright?
You look fine.
Fine? What does fine mean? Are the back of my ropes wrinkled?
Lace Harding will not care.
I just want to leave a good impression.
ユラって誰？
Better not tell anyone.
妹？ちょうどいいタイミングで妹って。
Oh, there he is. Stalgard.
Ah, good. We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She is a steward of Kal Sharok's memories. A historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you. To learn from you.
From me?
About the Titans. About our past.
You came here to meet me. To talk to me?
Me?
Hey, I'd want to meet you too if I heard all the stories.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
This is the eternal hymn.
The prayer and the proclamation.
Isa Dunal.
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in that moment. Thank you.
No. Thank you. Being here with you. With all of you. I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
「弟子の子供は記憶を共有」思い出した。全員での義分が深まった。
Lara. I'm sorry about Syrian.
It's hard. At least I got to talk to him at the end. The real him.
That's something. But I'm sure it still hurts. If anything happened to Hassan.
Cherish him while you can.
That's the truth.
That's cool.
Johanna,
Valkaran?
until we find a suitable method of penance in the necropolis,
Huh.
you're to be confined under the eye of a watcher, lest you slip your bonds.
How magnanimous of you to volunteer.
A challenge for us both.
え、これがいいかな。これがヘゼンコス骸骨にされちゃった。
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck in here.
ちょっとかを聞かなければサクッとクリアできそうだな、このゲーム。
So, you and Lucanus? Nice.
I've got the feeling I missed something.
Adari. I have a really good sense of smell.
Well, that's...
Don't worry, he's into you too.
And isn't that something?
アダーリって何？
The Evanurers do not need.
5800
They only demand.
I'm giving it back. The arrow stays in your quiver.
I just wanted you to know that I...
You carried it because you couldn't trust me. Now carry it because I trust you.
え？この二人の会話初めてだな。今さらそんな話を。まだの奴らか、こいつらは。大穴？グレイウォーデンが一番少ない。トレビソか。
said thanks for the repair job.
Wasn't a problem.
Mila, how's the heroine of Weishaupt?
Still waiting to be paid for rescuing you.
Will you accept griffin kisses?
Sold.
Take a look. You know where to find us.
Hey, Antoine. Evka.
I can still hear it. Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
Okay. That's not good news, but you're making progress with your studies.
Yes. Well, there's more to learn, but yes.
So what's the blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here, in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean... Everything that calls the blight impacts the Wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
Should you have told me about all this? About the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You're our friend. You chase archdemons and fight the blight. It seems fair you know what this means.
Antoine, you hear stuff in the blight more than some of the others. Are you?
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
So how do I help?
Figured you'd be in. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the blight and it gets attacked, then the blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes. Its roots are everywhere. And spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
Stay safe. Or as safe as you can.
I've no fear when Evka's at my back.
You've always got me.
The Blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the Wardens, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Lucas Kreisen, one of our own. He left on his calling months ago, then stumbled back in last night.
Have you met him before?
In passing, yes, but no more. He spent most of his time in the eastern garrisons, and then left for his calling.
That sounds as rough as it gets. Hope he makes it.
We've tried everything we can, but the calling is the end for Wardens.
Except the Gloomhowler. Warden Kreisen, can you talk? What happened?
The dead aren't dead.
Who isn't?
The Deep Roads. The elf wants vengeance. She's planning a crusade.
Isaiah. A crusade against who?
Grey Wardens. All of us.
Her ideas just get better by the minute, don't they?
She's dangerous. Gathering her forces. Griffins are there. How much time?
Lucas?
Antoine, I need to know where he came out of the Deep Roads. It's time we flush the sewers. This is it, where Warden Kreisen came back from his calling. Easy, boy.
He senses Darkspawn?
That, and the Griffins. This is your time, boy. You're ready for this. Hunt. Don't go getting a big head, boy. I mean it. You watch those tail feathers of yours. The second you feel Darkspawn breathing on them, you hide.
Why does the Gloomhowler...
Isaiah.
Whatever. Why does Isaiah have the Griffins here?
She was a Grey Warden. Last anyone heard, she disappeared down here.
After using blood magic on her own Griffins.
And she's still at it. The Archdemon blood she took from the cauldron? That's the end of Hassan's family if we don't stop her. What's your name, Warden?
What is this place?
Sanctuary.
It reeks of darkspawn and blight.
Embrace it, and it will embrace you. The calling is not the end for Grey Wardens. You're no Warden. You're not allowed.
Not allowed to do what?
Join those who hear the song of the old gods.
You're sworn to kill Darkspawn, not befriend them.
She showed us another way.
She? You mean Asaya?
Names fade. The song endures. But not for you.
Whatever you're doing down here, I'm sure it wasn't part of the Warden Oath.
The oath says we kill monsters like this.
It didn't have to be this way.
True believers shall pass.
You're a warden. Keep your oath.
Wise house shall never fall.
What are you talking about?
Our blades defend the world.
Loosen the lip for you.
Feels wrong fighting other wardens.
What has Isaiah done to them?
I don't know, but the blight's taken hold.
Warden 強っ。
Assange, you okay? Good. You're doing fine.
Where are we anyway? Doesn't look like the deep roads I know.
They're building something down here. It's almost like... Nah.
Like what?
A corrupted version of Weishaupt.
Weishaupt の復活。宝石機打ち込もう。
More of them at the bridge.
Assange, let him have it.
Wardens?
Fighting together? Wardens, what's wrong with you? Conspire with fiends of darkness? Snap out of this, Wardens. Say it's evil. You're following a monster.
Weiss House. Legendary.
They're building their own blighted Weishaupt. That's messed up.
Even blighted, they were still Grey Wardens once. Old memories linger, echoes of them anyway, twisted by Isaiah.
First Warden.
Look.
First Warden.
What happened? I thought you died.
If only Gillenane did her worst. Then she found me.
The Gloom Howler? Isaiah?
She's mad. She has the Wardens under her spell. She's on a crusade to wipe out the whole Order.
What about the Griffins?
She's going to blight them, too. Turn our own symbols against us.
ファーストウォーで意識を持ってるすごいな、さすがに。
Can we still stop her?
She's about to start a blood ritual. You'll have to hurry. Search around. There's a feather from her own griffin long ago. I've seen her look at it with what passes for emotion. It might jog something.
How can we help you?
She's in my head. I can't hold her off. I should have died at Weishaupt anyway.
But...
Give me some peace. That's an order, Warden.
Yes, sir. Be at peace, sir.
We can't free these wardens. Best we can do is give them a clean death. First warden said something about a feather. Maybe worth looking for it.
They managed to rebuild the war room. I remember this from Weishaupt.
Isaya's raised her army. Now the war starts.
Maps here. All across Thedas. Looks like battle plans.
Isaya's ambitious. I'll give her that.
モーデンとグリフォンでそんな戦争を起こせる？
Found a blueprint for Weishaupt. The real one.
Must have used it to build this place.
Jenkins. よく戻ってこれたな。
Here's the feather, for whatever it's worth.
Let's get moving before Isaiah does her worst.
羽か。あの話聞けてなくても。手に入れてなんか変わったのか。
Hassan, where are you, boy? Stay safe. We'll find you. I don't believe it. They built Weishaupt's dungeon down here.
That's messed up. Not even any good loot here.
The real dungeon in Weishaupt. We had drunk wardens sleeping at home. Now their house is dark.
えられてるけど。繋がってるね。あ、閉じる。そう、モノともする。
Got him ready for you.
Get ahead.
Here, boy! I know, I missed you too, boy. I promise I won't disappear like that again. No, I didn't bring any gingerwort truffles.
What's new?
By the blood of the old gods, these griffins will be born again!
Hey! It's been a blight
We have to get in there.
怪我しなかった。結構時間経ってると思うんだよな。
I don't see the griffins.
They're up at the top, past all this blight. No time to lose. We have to get this gate open.
Watch it! We're blinded wardens!
We interrupted the ritual.
Hit her while she's vulnerable. Kill Isaiah.
The tyranny of Grey Wardens has come to its end. A new order will rise from the deep These griffins will be our symbol. The Grey Wardens will never hurt them again. The Griffins have a new family.
仲間どこにいる？仲間いなくねえな。
Loosen the lid for ya! Ready for ya!
Wardens, we don't have to fight. Isaiah's the real enemy.
We defend Weiss out.
This isn't White's house.
The griffins.
Don't worry, we'll get you out.
Grey Wardens, destroy those who will destroy our cause.
Whenever you're ready.
his freedom.
How? By killing him?
By releasing him.
We know who you are. Isaiah. A Grey Warden who lost her way. You blighted the Griffins. You doomed them.
The Wardens doomed them by their own decree. I saved them. The eggs. These are the future, with blight in their veins. The Griffins will be immortal. The Wardens will never harm them again. I will be their shield against the pain.
What about this feather? It belonged to a griffin you cared for, didn't it?
Leave us.
That was your mount?
And a friend.
Did the blight free you from pain?
It drove her mad. I had to put her down.
And you would do the same to these Griffins?
I'm sorry.
あ、脳みそが見える。
Who's ready to go home?
The Feather Brigade looks happy.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Just not sure how.
What do you have in mind?
I was thinking I'd ask my good friend Rook for advice. I'm too close to this. Too attached.
Davrin, they're hungry and staring at me. That one's salivating.
Let's do this. I asked you all here to make a decision. These Griffins need a home, a purpose, a future. Evka, tradition would say they return home with the Grey Wardens. Continue their lineage as warriors fighting the darkness.
We're already preparing the Eyrie for them. This time, we vow they'll be treated with honor and respect.
But I've also seen another side to them. A protective side. It's only fair to consider a new path. Eldrin?
Arlathan Forest needs a guardian. Sentinels to fight the marauders, the poachers, the rot. I'd be happy to train them.
And now the tough part. I trust all of you. I don't trust myself, my judgment. I'm too close to them. But I do trust Rook. He risked his life for these Griffins. Whatever he feels is best, I'll agree to.
Really? You sure?
No doubt.
Moriの監視者じゃない？邪悪との戦いに貢献し続ける。邪悪との戦い。
So many things in our world changing. I think now is the time for Griffins to try something new. They've served the Wardens well, which is why I know they'll do the same for Arlathan Forest. I've seen a different side to them. The Shepherd, protecting creatures in our world who are often forgotten. The Griffins' new home should be among the trees.
Well said.
The forest and everything that lives there thanks you.
Son. I love you, boy. Don't want to lose you. They're your family. I understand if you want to go with them. It's up to you. Bye, boy.
そうないと子供作れないよな。
Welcome home. How about thanking Rook for all the help?
Come here.
おいでって言って自分から行く
Wait,
わ。
what's that you say? I can ride you all over Thedas when you're big enough?
Hey, now.
That's what he said, I swear.
Yeah? How about we discuss it over some ginger wort tea?
じゃあ、救うために怪我す計画。ベイルめっちゃ勢力ポイントもらえるな。死になる。ワイルドベネファクター。どれどれ。あ、まあまあまあ。肩の鎧が特徴的だよな、海外って。アビリティダメージ 25%。アサーンのアビリティで、性格を獲得か。なんかあんまり、パッとしねえな。おー。性格か。一番早い。襲撃か。30秒に1回。ダメージ高そうだな。3の襲撃を伸ばしていって、連携はもう一人と、俺が使うって感じで使えるか。クリティカル。 炎上。出血。あ、ノックダウンだ。あー、ダブリンいいかもな。なるほど。スタン中の敵を爆発させる。爆発させなきゃいけない。弱体化か。ちょっと微妙かもな。噛み合ってないな。タンク 10% 上昇？ターシュの方がいいかもしんねえな。時間が経過するごとにダメージを与える効果。炎上とは別ってことか。確実にクリティカル。あ、遠距離ってそういうこと？これが遠距離攻撃なんだ。あ、普通の魔法攻撃って遠距離じゃねえんだ。あ、そういうことか。爆発。一致団結。おー、弱体化付与だ。範囲で到着です。XXY。 杖ね。え、これも爆破だ。しかも弱体化付加できる。あー。爆破か。吸収強いな。エスコーラーもね。で、こっちが長杖。こっちが魔法と探検。水晶と探検。こっちが長押しのやつね。なんでダメージ食らってないんだこれ。障壁。障壁に対するダメージ欲しいな。あれストーブサージだけフロストノバか。あ、フロストノバも秒数だ。いや、闇の突風だ。あー。これ1個は、ボイドブレードで確定として、ストームサージと、あともう1個秒数のやつつけよう。 範囲打撃。打撃爆破。範囲打撃。打撃のないのか。そうすれば打撃で揃えられるんだけどな。他に打撃がないな。じゃあ装備をやっぱ変えるか。範囲制御。フロストノバか。闇の突風？どれかだな。いや、炎の壁もそうか。ボイドで近づいて、炎の壁打って、ストームサージで裏に下がる。闇の突風。命中で冷却。冷気か。78。炎かな。炎上を付加すれば、雷も同時につく。から、炎の壁、取るか。これが持続で制御。ということは持続制御も取る意味が出てくるな。上位スペック。昼目無効になってる？あ、そういう条件がある。出血。出血。やっぱ近い、下は下、近いところと相性がいいんだ。やっぱ下だけ取ってけばいいんだな。獲得時アビリティプラス 15？ これ取るだけでダメージ上がるの？この辺取った方がいいってこと？獲得時アビリティダメージ15。 取った方がいいのか。4つなのか。全部、プラス15なんだけど。アビリティ取った方がいいかもしれんな。全部。もう 47？ うわ、50マックスでしょ、これ。9、8、8、9、9、7、7。あ、これ、俺誰とも恋愛関係になれなかったな。みんな握手になってるから多分もう、確定だな、きっと。そうか。ルカニスとナーブって、二つの町の選択の二人なんだな。この二人多分恋愛関係なれないのかもしれないな。それとも選択なのか。これが意味ないんだ。遠距離攻撃ダメージ。勘違いしてたな。炎と雷なんだよな。関連ダメージ。出血。これもありか。物理。ヒルでマナ。やっぱ苦痛は持続というか、炎上とか雷とかが、それが苦痛っていうまとまりなんだ。デバフのことだな、多分これ。雷。他のダメージタイプ全ボーナスの 50%。雷特化。これ強いかな。ダメージプラス20とかがあれば 10% 雷になるってことか。テイクダウン。350って強いよな。プラス50。あー。 強いな、これ。2体制。これでもいいかもな。生身ダメージ。体力ダメージか。体力ダメージが上がるやつが欲しいな。バリアって割と簡単に削れるから。そんな指輪はない。スタン力。打撃。炎とかを使うんだったら、打撃。体力ダメージプラス25。打撃アビリティで敵をスタンさせるとひるみ無効。ひるみ無効中はなんたらかんたらみたいなのあったな。いや、仲間のクールダウン30でかいよな。普通の通常攻撃は、そもそも、これを使ってっから、雷なんだ、そもそもが。武器ダメージプラス 10%。物理じゃねえんだな、そもそも。雷だ。ちょっとピーキーだよな。耐性。ヒアアビリティ使用すると、すべての敵に炎上。あのドラゴン、属性が何なんだろう。何に弱いんだ。火に弱いんだったら、これ武器、変えた方がいいんだな。相手によって。フィニッシャー。雷と火の間で順に変わる。何それ。あ、めっちゃ相性いいな。どっちにしろ火と雷どっちもつくからな。障壁すぐ割れるのは、俺のおかげだな。体力250、これでかいよな。ティンガー。うわぁ、1少なくなる。強え。 今マックス3個 ?3 個だか4個だか作れるはずだから、回数が少なくなるのでかいな。アクションがあれば、兵器ダメージにプラス60。あ、これ物理だ。剣は物理なのか。強くね？これ、両方の属性与える武器とかないのかな？そうすれば両方乗るぞ、これ。火ダメージに火ダメ？二つ属性持ってるとかねえか。さすがに。あれ？交互に変わるやつ。他のタイプ、火や雷を与えるアビリティが、他のタイプのダメージ。火で与えたときに雷上がるのかな？豆腐か。わあ、ちょっと。一から全部組み直してえな。持ってるだけで効果があるとかねえかな。団結が有効な間、仲間のクールタイムが15%。装備しないとダメなのかな。マナ獲得重要。最大までプラス50。この辺を持ってることで、持ってるだけで効果がある。これはいい杖だ。よい。ホスバーグか。仲間クエパーってやっちゃって、この辺のクエストもやって、 サモンカンと会ってもいいかもな。1個ぐらい進めても。これどっちかしかできないとかじゃないよな。仲間はどうだろうな。これ、いいけどな。これ、リプレニッシュアビリティで弱体化付与と同時にダメージも与えるのかな ?200。ベララが弱体化付与した扱いになるんだろうか。ラムリンのこれはな。やっぱ守護者を選んじゃったからちょっと微妙なのかな。まあ、クリ確定。まあ、状態異常ビルドって考えれば 25% 上昇。ハーディングの爆発ダメージ。いや、これ絶対強いと思う。ハーディング強いよな。単純に 20% でしょ。しかもクールダウン付き。ハーディングちょっと確定かもしれないな。あとはこの3人がどうか。